Now, can you please answer the first question, which is question 1 from Leon Devine, relating to a particular stall in the exhibition?
Yeah, so thank you for the question, Leon. And thank you also to Federal Conference Committee for accepting this as a late question, as I know it is an issue on people's minds at this conference, and I share many of the frustrations of your frustrations about it. The context for this question is that the Conference Committee decided to decline a stall to a group of party members who are not an official party body and who strongly oppose some of the party's stances. However, the party's legal advice, including from a specialist in discrimination law, and considering all the points raised at FCC in favour of its decision, was that this would be illegal, and so we would, at great cost, lose any resulting court case. To simplify the legal situation greatly, the issue is that we are required by law to be consistent in how we handle views that are protected under equality law with how we handle other views. I find it personally very frustrating the law does not give us greater scope to make political judgments over what we would want to happen at our events. But alas, the law is not as we would wish. So we could choose, for example, to ban any standard conference which in any way disagreed with party policy, but that would require us to ban stalls such as those from Young Liberals, to name just one group that has on occasion disagreed with the party's policy and has done so with some success as well. We really wouldn't want to have to go down that route. And I know that people, including on FCC, have therefore hoped that we could think about concepts such as values rather than policies, and so find a way to distinguish between those we might wish to have here and others. But I'm afraid the consistent legal response to those different attempts has been that it would be illegal to refuse the group that FCC wished to turn down. As I said, I regret that, and alas, I think we do need to acknowledge that when the legal advice is clear, the appropriate course of action is to follow that legal advice, which is why our Finance Committee Chair did in declining to authorise the cost of refusing the stall. On a couple of points of detail in the question, as it mentions the party's official associated organisations, we have charged commercial rates for the stall that has prompted your question, Leon, because they are not an AO and did not get AO rates. I'm sorry that I know you and others will find this situation unhappy. We are, though, planning to have a debate on the policy that they disagree with at our spring conference. I hope and expect that the whole party will take that very clear opportunity to express where the overwhelming majority of you is in the party, which is our strong support for trans rights and for our trans and non-binary colleagues. They are the ones who truly represent us.